Let's go over why you're not having fun in your Dynasty in College Football 25. The game has been out for over 8 months at this point, so I get it. If you're not having fun with Dynasty no more with College Football 25, it might be time to return to the game mode and give some of these ideas a try and see if you enjoy it. Appreciate all the support on the ebook/membership, man. Go check out that first link down in the description. 32 user online Dynasty. Also $50 go out to the winner of that league every single year. Spread sheets, a little bit everything, one-stop shop for everything Dynasty. It will continue on into College Football 26 as well. So the first reason you might not be having fun with your Dynasty, it's too easy, man. It is way too easy, and that's what we experienced in our Temple Dynasty, man. So in that, we did a death penalty. So essentially what we did, for 4 to 5 years, we forced the loss of our team for every single season. We went 0-12. We lost all our recruits. Our roster is in a horrible spot. We're like a 70 overall team. And I just thought we was having, like, it was just too easy, man. The season before that, we went 16-0, won the national championship relatively easily. And just too easy, man. So I was like, okay, instead of starting a new Dynasty, I really enjoyed this Temple idea. You know, my favorite team, my alma mater. I did give it a death penalty. You know, I could have went with starting a new Dynasty, but for me, I wanted to give it a death penalty and rebuild the team that we have built, you know, over the last, what was it? I think it took 8 years, 7 seasons, somewhere 7 seasons, 8 seasons to get to that point where we were just dominant. So give yourself a reset if you're at that point, man. Consider it. Also, when you do the death penalty, you could do the scholarship limit, whether you do 65 scholarships, 50 scholarship limit, and all that is, every single offseason, you have to cut your roster down to 65 to 50 players. The computer will end up filling your roster with like 50 overall players so you get to like at least 85 or 70. They'll fill your roster up, but cut all of your players that you recruit. Just make sure your roster is up or down to like 50 to 65, whatever number you want to go with. I think it's a video idea I'll definitely would drop for one of these rebuilds one day, man, whether it be my live streaming series or actually a rebuild that we do. But definitely, scholarship limit is a super fun idea that I definitely will implement at some point. The next reason you're not having fun with your Dynasty, because you're rushing it, man. You're just going through it all quick, you know. It's a marathon, not a sprint here, man. You want to build your team the right way, slowly. You know, have a game plan when you're building your roster. Have a coach idea. Know what you want to do with your coach build. Maybe you start a brand new Dynasty, whether it's, you know, you do it the Sean Jackson Dynasty with Delaware State, and you can have an idea what you want to do with your coach, what type players you want to bring in. Maybe you only want to recruit deep threat receivers, or you want to do a speed rebuild where you only recruit fast players, or a strength rebuild, tall rebuild, something. Just have an idea for whatever you want to do with your rebuild, and then put restrictions on that rebuild. Whether you recruit your school prestige. So here we're Georgia, obviously we're a 4.5-star prestige, but maybe you go with like a Maryland who is like a 3-star prestige, and you can't recruit 5 stars until you move up to a 4-star. You know, you could do a bunch of different things with, or maybe go with Maryland and you only recruit the DMV. So just put some type of restrictions on, because if you just leave it open, if you just pick a 2-star team and you're just able to recruit anyone, by year 2, year 3, you're signing 5 stars, a bunch of 4 stars, your roster completely flipped, and by year 4, you might be winning that national championship, man. Maybe also the idea is take a hard team, a tough team, throw them in the SEC, man. No matter what team it is, if you put them in the SEC, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle for a while. And, you know, that also is a great idea, man. Just put a team in the SEC, the toughest conference, and see if you go in there and win, dominate. It's going to take you a while, but also a fun idea. The next reason you might not be having fun is you're playing every game and every second of the game. At times, I just want to play these moments, man. Playing the moments is a great idea. Also, another great idea, man. We so often just go with the head coach. You go with the offense and defensive coordinator, and guess what? When you go to this mode, you only play the offense. And when recruiting, you don't touch recruiting. You put that on auto until you become a head coach. And, you know, you become an offensive coordinator somewhere, do well, win, get a head coach offer, go to that head coach job, and then you can play as the full game. You can handle your recruiting. You could go that route as well. You just don't have to go straight to the head coach. You could earn it. But also, if you are a head coach and you want to play the moments, it allows you to get through seasons a lot faster. The moments do be selling. They do be selling for sure, but make sure your roster actually matters and it's not just all your user skill. Like for my Temple Dynasty, I'm an okay player. And, you know, if I have a great game, user game, no matter what my roster is, I could go out there and win that game if I just put on a great performance, you know, with my user skill. Well, with the moments, sometimes it don't matter how good of a user you are, your roster still matters. So, you know, take that how you want. So I do enjoy playing the moments because, like I said, it makes sure your roster actually matter and make sure they're actually good for you to win. So one thing that was an absolute game changer for me that made Dynasty a lot more fun was when I made my own playbook here, man. You see here, this is my playbook, 202 downloads. I really like this playbook, man. I like it too much. This is the playbook we used to go 16-0 in my Temple Dynasty, and we didn't play a close game. We was dominating them boys out there with this playbook. It was so good that I stopped using it the following season because I felt like it was too good. But point is, like, if you make your own playbook, that could be a super fun idea because, especially offensive playbook, man, you're pitting in every play. You're deciding when you want to call this play, when you want to do this. It takes everything to a whole nother level, man. It's one thing to recruit the players, you know, build the roster, all that. But when you also build a playbook around your roster, you know, for this, my Temple series, I know we had 2 great running backs. Running backs is like our best, strongest position on the team. So I made sure we ran the ball a lot. Made sure we had a lot of formations where we had 2 running backs on the field, man. And this playbook worked to a T. We had a scrambling quarterback. Put in plays to use that quarterback to his best ability, man. And for me, it took it to another level. So I enjoyed it a lot. Also, spreadsheets help a lot, man. Spreadsheets, Dynasty Tracker, NIL, putting NIL into your Dynasty, man. I have a whole video on that. Tap into the membership, first link down in the description for that. But that also helped out a lot, man. Also, even the idea of having a challenge of the week for you to complete, that's also with the membership, man. Challenge of the week this past week, it had to do with recruiting. The new challenge of the week will drop on Sunday, which this video should drop on Sunday as well. And we'll drop that for all the members. So the next reason you're not having fun with your Dynasty, you're picking a team you don't care nothing about, man. Like, if I just go do a, you know, UConn rebuild, I'm probably not going to stick with it. And I might not have fun because I have no ties to UConn. No ties at all. You know, if I wanted to go with a Connecticut team, I'll do the University of New Haven, a school. That's where I did my master's degree at. And I'll just do a team builder with the University of New Haven. That's a Division II, smaller college. And I'll put them in the game, and I'll actually rebuild them. And I'll actually enjoy it. I'll have a little bit, I call it teeth in the game, skin in the game. Because, like, I actually went there. I want to see them do good. UConn, I don't really care nothing about them. So, for me personally, I know I just can't do a random rebuild. I got to do something I care about a little bit, man. Or it got to just be super interesting. It got to be such a good idea that I'm going to stick with it. So for me personally, I know that. And, you know, the good thing about Team Builder, you can pick your local college, whether you went to community college, whether you went to a Division II, Division III. Like, you can pit them in the game. Your high school is also going to be in this game. Y'all be surprised, man. Literally, my high school is in this game. I just searched them in the Team Builder. They pop right up. Someone made them. No idea who, but you'll be surprised. Your high school is probably also in this game, and you could do them as a team builder and rebuild them. And the last reason you might not be having fun with Dynasty is because the game is old. Man, it's, you know, the game been out for 8 months. I'm ready for the next one. You know, we got a couple more months to that next game drop. It might just be at that point, man. I'm at the point where I'm probably going to start a Road to Glory. Y'all see that here soon. But I haven't touched Road to Glory at all. And I'm probably going to touch it, at least see what it's talking about. Same thing with Ultimate Teams, man. I haven't touched Ultimate Teams at all. I might even dive into that at some point to see what it's looking like. But it's just at that point where, you know, I did so much with Dynasty. Got a lot of hours into this game mode. I'm just experimenting, man. Love the college football 25 game. Love college football in general. And I want to be a part of it. But for me, it's just getting a little bit old. So if y'all feel the same, I get it. We still going to keep dropping consistently for y'all guys, man. Other than that, if y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Click that first link down in the description for the membership. But we on to the next one.